Hey everyone, how's it going? Happy Monday. Thanks for joining me for burn class. We have a full body workout for you today. We are going to be using some equipment, so if you have sliders or a mini band, go ahead and grab them. If not, don't worry about it. We'll have modifications for everything else. So we're going to get started with our driven warm-up before we jump into the circuits for today. So I'm going to get our T-spine rotation, so sitting back on my heels, one elbow's on the ground in front of me, other one's behind my head. Rotating out to the side 4 times in each direction, keeping my lower back locked into place, and switching sides. So my right elbow's down, left is behind my head. 2, 3, and 4. Good. From here, we're going up into a tabletop position for liftoffs. So my knees are just going to be hovering over the ground. I'm going to lift off one hand and the opposite foot, alternating sides. For 4 on each side, just holding at the top for a couple seconds, keeping my core engaged, trying to not let those hips rock back and forth. Good, 1 more on each side, and rest. Cool. From there, we're gonna go into our hip flow. So starting up in a high plank, I'm bringing my right foot up to my right hand and rotating up to the right, coming back to the center, standing and shifting over to a lunge on my left leg. Coming back forward, the left knee's going down, reaching up for that hip flexor stretch. Coming back to the center, switching sides. So left foot's coming up, rotating up to the left, back down to the center, standing and shifting over to a lunge on my right leg. Coming back forward, right knee's down, reaching up, hip flexor stretch. And back to the center. This time rocking it back onto my heels into as deep of a squat as I can. And then coming back out to the center for round 2. So right foot's coming up, rotating to the right, back to the center, standing and shifting over to a lunge on my left leg. Back forward, left knee's down, reaching up for that hip flexor stretch, and back to the center. Left foot's coming up, switching sides, rotating to the left, coming back down, standing and shifting to a lunge onto my right leg, coming back forward, right knee's down, reaching up, hip flexor stretch. And back to the center, second time, rocking it back into that deep squat, down on my heels, coming back out for 1 more round through. So right foot's coming up, rotating to the right, standing, shifting over to a lunge on my left leg, coming back forward, left knee's down, reaching up, nice hip flexor stretch, back to the center and switching sides. Left foot's coming up, rotating to the left, back down to the center, shifting to a lunge on my right leg, coming back forward, right knee's down, reaching up, hip flexor stretch. Last time, shifting it back into that low squat. See if I can sink a little bit deeper. Hands are coming up overhead. And we're standing up nice and tall. All right, let's get into the first circuit for today. So we are using the band and sliders for this first circuit. Going to start off some plyometric lunges, get the legs working, have some upper body work with the mini band, doing some rows. Got some plank rotations and burpees, so a lot going on today. I'll show you all of the exercises as we go through to start off. So first one we got, plyo lunges. So 1 foot in front of the other. We're just hopping back and forth, switching legs, nice soft landing coming down into that lunge. And if we need to, go at your own pace, take it down into steps if we need to. So we got 30 seconds of work. Gonna get ready to rock and roll in just 3, 2, 1, here we go. Let's start off strong, hopping back and forth. Nice controlled pace, as fast or slow as you need to go. You can use those arms a little bit, help pump yourself forward. Nice work. Keep it going, we got this. Just getting started. Good. Nice, good pace, less than 10 seconds left. Keep working hard. Let's get a couple more. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Nice work. Shake out those legs. All right, coming up next, grabbing the mini band, if we have it. We're going to be going into a mini band row. So I'm going to sit down on my knees, on my heels, to lock my hips into place, fight that lower back extension. So back stay nice and flat. Band is out in front of me. I'm going to pull apart just a little bit to get some tension. So we're going to feel it on the outside of your arms as well as working our back. So pulling apart, shoulders are locked down, driving those elbows back, squeezing at the top. If we don't have the band, Gonna be laying down for an overhead extension. So squeezing those arms back, reaching forward, doing some Supermans with your legs off the ground as well, keeping the back engaged. All right, bands are ready if we have it. If not, we're laying on the floor again, those pull downs. Going in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. In front of me, pulling apart. This movement should be nice and slow and controlled. Nice work. Good. Keeping tension in that band the whole time. Not letting my lower back extend. Core staying tight, ribs are down. Nice work. Less than 10, keep it going. Good. Let's get one more. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Nice job. All right, tossing that band to the side. We have a side plank rotation coming up with some shoulder taps. So I'm gonna start in the center here. I'm shifting both feet over to one side, my hands coming up, coming back to the center, getting a shoulder tap on each side, and then rotating the other direction. So every time I'm in the center, getting 2 shoulder taps. If you want to add a push-up in there, go for it. We've got a lot of push-ups coming up later, so don't do too many. All right, getting ready to roll. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. Rotating to the side, coming back, shoulder taps, other direction, shoulder taps in the center, alternating back and forth. Nice job when I'm doing those taps. Trying to keep the hips from rocking, back and forth. Nice stable core. Nice job. Good. Just a little bit of time left, we got this. Good, in 3, 2, 1, and rest. Nice job. All right, last one for round 1. We have got slider burpees. So if you have the sliders, great. You can also use towels or socks on the hardwood floor or cardboard if you're on the carpet. So otherwise, with the sliders, hands are going down on the ground. Both of my feet are gonna slide back into a high plank. Pulling with my core, feet are coming back up. Standing up nice and tall, right back to it. If we don't have the sliders, we can either do a normal burpee, hopping those feet back, coming back up, or we can step one at a time to take that hop out of it. So whatever you're comfortable with, and if you have the sliders as well, we can also take it down into 1 foot at a time instead of sliding both. Wherever you're doing, working hard for those 30 seconds, getting ready. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. So hands are down, feet are coming up and back. Gonna get a nice quick pace going on these, as many as we can. Make sure when the feet slide back, those hips aren't dropping down. Keeping this movement nice and controlled. Shoulders are staying right over my wrists. Nice job. Let's get a couple more. Ooh, hand slip in there. Good. Let's get one more. 3, 2, 1, and a rest. Nice job. All right, that is round 1 done. Back to the top, plyo lunges. I know the legs are tired from those burpees, but we're gonna keep working them hard. Grab a quick sip of water if you need it. I'm gonna go a little bit faster through these next 2 rounds. Now that we know what we're doing. All right, we're back to the top. Gonna get going. Remember, go at your own pace. Anytime you need to slow down, take a break, please do so. We're gonna roll. All right, get ready in 3, 2, 1, here we go. Those plyo lunges, sinking down just so that back knee is hovering off the ground. Using my arms, switching back and forth. Nice work. Let's keep a good pace going on these. Remember, at any point, you need to take it down. Taking a hop out of it. Less than 10 seconds left. Whichever one we're doing, keep it up for 3, 2, 1, and rest. Nice work. All right, grabbing those bands if we have it, or getting ready for Supermans if we don't. Getting our band pull apart rows. Ready, in 3, 2, 1, here we go. So I'm pulling apart. Shoulders are locked in. Lower back is locked in. Nice flat back. Keeping tension in that band. pulling it apart as much as I can as I drive those elbows back, squeezing my shoulder blades at the top. Nice work. Less than 10, keep going. Get a couple more reps here. And 3, 2, 1, and rest. Nice job. Tossing that band aside, moving right along into our side plank rotations. Let's get in that position. Going in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Side to side. Getting those shoulder taps in the center after each rotation. Feeling a little crazy, going ahead and add some push-ups in there too. In the middle. You can also rotate to both sides and add some more shoulder taps when we're in the center. If you'd like as well, feel free to switch it up for these last few seconds. Nice job. In 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, we're already almost done with round 2. Let's grab those sliders if we have them. Getting ready for some burpees. And stepping back instead of sliding if we don't have them. All right, 30 seconds. Let's get ready to work. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Setting down. Nice and controlled. Go to work. Keep a good pace going on these. They're getting a little easy. Try to pick it up a little bit. See how many we can get in these 30 seconds. Nice job. Keep powering through, we're almost there. A few more seconds left. A couple more reps. And 3, 2, let's get one more. And time. Woo! Round 2 done. Grab a little water. Catch your breath for a second. We're going right back to the top for round 3. Right. Awesome start. We're already almost halfway through the workout. Let's keep rocking. All right, back to the top for round 3. Plyometric lunges coming up next. That stepping's get a little easy. Try to challenge ourselves with adding that hop in there if we're comfortable doing it. Getting ready to work in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Nice and controlled, soft landing on our feet if we're hopping. Nice job. Keeping my knee facing right over my toe. Good. Nice work. Last time we got to do these. Let's keep it up. Working hard all the way through. Nice work. We got this. All right. Last few seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Nice job. All right, we are done with those plyo lunges. Giving the legs a little break. Grabbing the mini band if we have them. For our rows, with that pull apart. Getting ready to go. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Bands back, driving those elbows. Shoulders are staying locked in the whole time. Nice tension in the band. Good work. Use this time to let your heart rate come down a little bit. Control your breathing as we're doing these rows. Squeezing the shoulder blades. Nice job. Let's get a couple more. Let's get one more row. In 3, 2, 1, and relax. Nice job. All right. Tossing the band to the side. Plank rotations coming up with our shoulder taps. Getting in that plank position. Ready to rock in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Rotating. Shoulder taps in the middle. Free to switch up this movement a little bit if you want. Nice work. Good. If we want to take the rotation out of it, we can even just stay in the center. Knock out those shoulder taps. Whichever you prefer. Good. Keep it going, keep it going. We got a couple more. Keeping the hips rocking for 3, 2, 1, and rest. Nice work. All right, last one for round 3. And we're moving on to the next circuit. Getting those sliders ready if we have them. Stepping back for those burpees if we don't. 30 seconds. Going in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So hands down, sliding back. Keeping those hips nice and level the whole time as we come down and up. Nice work. Good pace is going through this whole 30 seconds. We're working hard. Keep it up. Good, just under 10 seconds. Let's see how many we can get. And 3, 2, 1, and rest. Woo, all right. We're officially halfway through. Grab a sip of water. Let those heart rates come down. We're moving on. So, as promised, there's a lot of push-ups going on in this next one. So our arms are going to be working hard. So we've got push-up jacks. Going to be doing a little bit of movement. We've got some squat jumps, some more push-ups, then a little bit of core work. So we're doing a little bit of everything in here today. All right, so same thing. I'll take you through them all for the first round as we go. So first one coming up, push-up jacks. These are tough. So, no equipment necessary. I'm going to be starting push-up position. My feet and hands are kind of close together. I'm going to jump out to the side, go right down into a push-up, then coming back to the center. So every time I'm wide, we push up and then come back. If we need to take the jump out of it, feel free to step side to side instead. Make sure we're centering ourselves, and then we can come back, step out to the other side, going back and forth. And if we need to, take it down to the knees, keep the hands wide, and just knock out those push-ups. I know the arms are going to get tired. 30 seconds, 3 rounds. We got this. All right. Let's get ready to push up jack in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So hopping it out, absorbing into the ground as our hands land out to the side. Nice work. Nice and controlled. Or if we need to, take it down into a step. Center yourself before going into that push-up so we're not leaning on one side more than the other. Walking it back and forth. Nice work. Less than 10. If we need to, down to the knees. Hands are wide. Knocking out those push-ups. For 3, 2, 1, and rest. Whew. Arms are tired. All right. Arms are getting a little break. Going into our squat jumps. So if we don't have a band, or even if the band tension is too much for these, go ahead and do it. Without it, we got some 90-90 squat jumps. So I'm going to pop this band on above my knees if you have one or would like to use one. Keep it from rolling up, whatever. Okay, so 90-90. Squatting down, knees are staying pressed out, keeping tension in that band. I'm hopping up, jumping side to side. As we have that band, got to make sure we're pushing the knees out, keeping tension, not letting them buckle in. Tension's too much, or we don't have a band, knock out those squat jumps without it. All right, 30 seconds on the clock. We're going in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So squatting down, rotating to one side, and then coming back to the front. I want to go in a circle and get myself all dizzy. So we're hopping back and forth. And if we need to, take it down just one direction, or we can even rock out some air squats. If we want to take the jump out of it completely, nice work. Just got a few seconds left. Let's keep cranking them out. And 3, 2, 1, and rest. Woo! Shake out those legs. Toss the mini band off to the side if we're using it. More push-ups. So, we're doing spider push-ups with our sliders if we have them. Otherwise, we're just stepping instead of sliding. So for these, starting in that push-up position, one hand is going to come in front of the other. Opposite knee is going to come forward. As I drop down in a push-up, come back. Now other hand, opposite knee comes up. Show you this way too. So I'm here, one hand's going, one knee's coming up, and alternating sides. Don't have the sliders, we're just stepping instead. Cool? So 30 seconds. Let's crush it. We're going in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Lots of push-ups today. So pace yourself on these. Don't need to go super crazy on the paces here. Just focusing on controlling these reps, alternating side to side. Nice job. Keep crushing it. I know the arms are getting tired. We're almost there. Last few seconds. Let's get one more push-up. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Woo! All right, we got one more. Finish out round 1. We're sticking with these sliders if you have it for body saw. So I'm gonna be down on my elbows and I'm shifting back and forth, driving my forearms into the ground. My feet are sliding, hips should be staying level. We don't have the gliders here. You can still get that shift back a little bit, just flexing your toes and driving your heels back. Or you can just hold that plank for those 30 seconds, whichever is more comfortable for you. All right, 30 seconds on the clock. Let's get ready to rock. Finish out round 1. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Sliding back, driving forward, letting my feet slide. My hips are staying level to the ground the whole time, so they're not hiking up at the top. Keeping it nice and controlled, not letting them drop down either. If we can only get a little bit of motion, totally fine. Whatever you're comfortable with. Got a couple seconds left. Finish strong. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Woo! All right. So that is circuit 2. Now we know what we're doing. Quick sip of water. Now we're getting tired. I'm getting tired. We are almost there. 2 more rounds, and we are done. All right. So back to the top, push-up jacks. Let's do it. More push-ups. It's just 30 seconds. We got this. Hopping as much as we can. Taking the hop out of it, dropping the knees when we need to. All right, let's get ready to work. Round 2. Let's crush it in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So I'm together. Popping out to the side. Coming back in. Absorbing into the ground as my hands go out to the side. Nice job. Keep working hard. We got this. Focusing and controlling those reps. Taking it back into steps when we need to. Nice work. Just have a few seconds left here. Good. Keep cranking out those push-ups. And 3, 2, 1, and time. Nice job. All right. Shake out the arms. Get a little break. Let's get some 90-90s. Squat jumps. Popping on that band if we have it and we would like to use it. Mini bands going right above the knees for these. All right, let's get ready to jump. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. Side to side, nice and controlled. Good, feeling a little crazy on these. We can go the full 180, so going all the way around. Make sure either way, we're keeping tension in that band the whole time. Knees are pressed out. Taking that jump out of it if we need to. Nice work. Just got a few seconds left. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Awesome job. We are cruising through it, guys. Keep it up. All right, bands are off. More push-ups. Working the arms again. Hopefully had a little bit of time to rest. All right. Spider push-ups. Getting those gliders. Sliding if we have it. Stepping those feet up if we don't. Let's get ready to push up. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So one hand's coming up. Trying to keep my body as centered as I can as I'm shifting opposite hand, opposite legs. Nice job. Focusing on controlling these reps. Good work. Keep crushing it. Just got a few seconds left. Good. In 3, 2, 1, and rest. Whew. Shake it out. Got those body saws coming up next. We're just holding that plank if we need to. All right, 30 seconds. Let's finish out this round. Then we'll get a little longer of a break. All right, getting ready on our elbows. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. Sliding back as far as I can. Controlling my hips. Nice job. And even if we have the sliders, and just want to take a little break and hold that plank, feel free to do so. Nice work. Keep those cores engaged. Crushing it, less than 10 seconds left. Nice work. In 3, 2, 1, rest. Woo, it's kicking my butt. All right, grab us a quick sip of water. We have got one more round after this to finish up our workout for today. Let's stretch it out a little bit and be on our way. All right, back to the top. You know what we got? More push-ups. Last 2 sets of push-ups for this round, and hopefully you won't have to do more for a while. All right, let's get ready for those plank jacks coming up. Final round, home stretch. Let's do it. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. Popping the hands out, absorbing the ground, coming back to the center. Nice work. Nice and controlled. Coming back. My arms are getting tired, so I'm going to take it down to my knees for a couple. Keeping the arms wide for those push-ups. Last few seconds, let's crush it. Nice work. Let's get one more push-up. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Whew, shake out the arms. 30 more seconds of those for the day. All right, grabbing my mini band, squat jumps, 90s, popping that band on right above my knees. All right, getting ready to rock. Keeping tension in that band. Let's do it. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Squatting down, knees are pressed out, dropping those hips, sitting back on my heels, just getting a little bit of air as I jump back and forth. Nice work. Let's keep a good pace going. We got this. Final set of these, and we're almost done. Just a few more seconds. Let's pick up that pace. Comfortable doing so for the last 5, 3, 2, 1, rest. Whew. All right, everyone. Band is off. Grabbing the sliders for our final minute of work. Just 60 seconds left, and it's all over. All right. Getting those sliders ready, those push-ups. I know the arms are tired. Let's push through it. We got this. All right, getting ready. 2 spider push-up, going in 3, 2, 1. Let's rock and roll. One hand's coming up to the side a little bit. Opposite leg coming forward, knees coming up to the side. Shifting back and forth. Nice work. We got this. Let's power through these last few seconds. Couple more push-ups. Good, keep cranking it out. Just 5 seconds left. Let's get one more push-up. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Whew. All right, we're almost there. Final 30 seconds. Body saws, planks, whatever we're doing. Let's finish strong. Working that core the whole time. Then we're done. All right. Getting in that low plank position on our elbows. Getting ready to body stall in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Sliding back as far as I'm comfortable going. Driving those forearms into the ground as I pull myself forward. Nice and controlled. Good. At any point, just holding that plank in the center if I need to. We got this. Nice work. Less than 10. Let's finish strong. Good, in 3, 2, 1, and rest. Woo! We made it. That is 3 rounds. Crushed it today, everybody. Awesome job. We're gonna stretch it out, so don't leave me yet. Whew, equipment can be thrown off to the side. Grab your water, catch your breath for a minute. Then we're gonna grab a spot on the floor, stretch it out a little bit. All right. Just gonna open up the shoulders and upper back a little bit. Just did a lot of push-ups today. So we're gonna get the lying T-spine rotations. So I'm gonna lay down on my side. Knees are tucked up past 90 degrees, hips are stacked on top of each other. My head's resting down on the ground. Bottom hand here, it's gonna be resting on top of my knees to help keep those hips into place. Other hand's on the ground in front of me. Drawing a big circle, opening up that chest all the way around. Whew, that stretch feels good. All right, nice and slow, come back to the top. I'm gonna get 3 rotations on each side, all the way around. Control our breathing here. Those heart rates come down a little bit. Let's get 1 more circle. Nice. And all the way back around. Good. All right. Switching it over to the other side. Move my mic. So now knees are facing in the opposite direction. Still pulling those knees up to 90. Bottom hand's on top, head's resting down. Top hand is on the floor, drawing a big circle. Opening up the chest all the way around. And coming back to the top. Good, we got 2 more here. Nice and big. Good, and last one. Just rotating around as far as you can. If you can't get all the way, that's fine. Keeping my hand on the ground. Good. And back to the front. Perfect. All right, we're gonna get 1 more. Stretch out the hip a little bit. So we're gonna get a adductor rock. So one knee's gonna be down. Other foot is gonna be straight out to the side. Trying to keep this knee and hip even on top of each other. So I'm gonna be sitting back on my heel. I'm gonna walk the hands out in front of me as I tuck these hips under, feeling a nice stretch down the inside of my leg. Walking it out, like pushing this head down to the ground as much as I can. Then slowly sitting it back, stretching it out. We're gonna get 3 on each side. So rocking it forward, walking those hands, tucking the hips under. Good, and bringing it back. And we got 1 more. This foot is staying flat on the ground, toes facing forward. Bringing it out and back in, good. Gonna get the other side now, so left knee's down, right foot's extended out to the side. Letting this hip drop as much as I can. Sinking into that stretch, walking the hands out, tucking the hips under, good. Sure, take a nice deep breath while we're doing these. Sink it back, 2 more. Walking it out, tucking the hips. And last one. Nice and slow. Walking it out and walking it back. Good. All right. Awesome job today, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. Like the video if you had a good workout today. And stay tuned for all of our upcoming workouts that we have for you. And if you're doing these workouts at home, have videos, pictures, we would love to see them. So send them in to our email at media@DRVN Unlimited.com. We would love to see what you're doing at home. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time.